Welcome to the Dance Talk podcast today. Today, my guest is one dancer whose face was everywhere some few years back in Ghana's dance entertainment scene. But lately, we don't see this guy again, you understand? And he was very promising. I mean, he had the talent. He used to dance with the likes of Dance God Lloyd and other dancers at DWP Academy at the time. But like I said, we don't see this guy again in the media space as far as dance is concerned. Today I've got him here and I would like to ask him some questions about his journey. What happened and what has he gone through that has made him fall out of the dance entertainment scene in Ghana. Today my guest is one Micasa. Bro, welcome to the studios.
Thanks.
Yeah. Welcome to my podcast once again.
Yeah, doing very well.
It's been a long time I got you or I saw you on social media. In fact, the last time I checked your IG page, the last time you posted was around 8 months ago. On Instagram. 2022, you see, and TikTok was around, is it 6-7 months ago?
Yeah.
What happened? First of all, I want to know what got you into dance in the first place. Tell us about your journey about dance. Then gradually we will get to know why or what made you fall out of the dance scene, Micasa.
Okay, so firstly, I will start from the household that I grew up in. I grew up in a very Christian household. My dad is a Pentecost elder. My mom is a deaconess and all that. You know how that story goes.
Yeah.
It's a very typical Christian home where they see dance to be
Demonic.
You get even even playing secular music was not allowed.
Oh, really?
We used to call it Monsaminium, like music, like that's how it was branded at home. So
Okay.
it was a very strange thing. Like even seeing people dance outside wasn't something that I even got to see in person until I went to SHS. Okay, from home it was just normal gospel songs and all that.
So how did you get into dance? Because
I have this friend. It's like personally, I actually knew how to do a lot of things. It's like anything I tried doing, I just got good at it. And I think I see people dancing on TV. Like the few times that we used to watch TV like secular music videos or those things, or let's say see those movies, those times when Azon when Azon came out first. And I had this friend, Freedom. I'm sure you know Freedom.
Yeah.
So he used to dance in town and all that.
Okay.
And
As a den.
Hey,
big shout out to Freedom.
Big shout out to Freedom. We're in the same JHS, like from primary JHS and all that. So I used to see him dance, and then like I would do some of the things that I've seen on TV, and he would also teach me one or two moves. So I would say he was the one who actually influenced me into the dance industry. Thing. And initially, I can't even do it alone because I remember one time I went to dance somewhere and it was a small household party in our neighborhood. I went to dance and I actually won. My dad saw us, and that evening, it's only my siblings who can testify. We beat us.
You're part of the kids that were beating for going out to dance.
So that's how it started. And then I went to GSTS.
Sectec. You're a giant.
And
I see.
I met, when you get to high school, you meet dancers and all that. The most prevalent dance there was we used to call it boogies. You see the
boogies,
and then all those foreign dance and all those things. Yes, at the time. So that's what I used to do, and that was what. So you see, Majwa Dems came along, started doing music videos, and started seeing Ziggy, Lloyd Dems also doing it. So around 2016, 2017, thereabouts. That's when I fully transitioned into dance, the Afro dance. Yeah,
which was through high school. That was when you got
high school. In high school, we had this dance group, Hit Officials. It was me, Mackenzie, and then
on campus.
On campus. And then we started small, but we didn't really last. But we shot a few videos, and then we all departed after school.
So fast forward, how was it like? How was the experience like being at DWP Academy? What was your happiest moment, and how did you feel, or how was your experience as at the time you were an active member at DWP Academy?
Okay, at the time before TikTok actually became more popular a few years ago. I think around 2021 thereabouts. But before then, DWP was like now it's still the talk of the town, but at the time it was something else because it was teaching a kind of dance that was not that common. It was now coming the Afro dance, which was pioneered by the likes of Ziggy, Afro Beast, Lloyd, Showtime, Eflex, this guy. Yeah, a lot of
party dance.
Guys, yes, a lot of people who were doing like they were blending Afro house and other stuff. So it was like DWP was where everyone wanted to go. But then they had a very strict acceptance rule, and then they used to do that was when they started doing auditions. You can't just pay your way into the academy. I think at the time it was like that, but then they used to filter people. You remember I went to the auditions with you and they shortlist according to members and then students.
Yes.
So we could have around 250 members in DWP, and then we have the students being like 200, and then the members being less than 50 around that time.
Yes.
So being a member in DWP automatically was something very good. It was like positive on my life. And once you enter DWP, it was like your whole dance environment changes, your energy, everything, because you tap into the energy of those experienced ones there, the likes of Rolly, and the like who were Cash, and the like who were doing it, them Z Miracle, them. So you said my proudest moment in DWP was when I think I got a text that Lloyd was looking for me.
Wow.
To shoot a video with. And I think funny thing is during the auditions, you see we needed 3 votes out of 4 to be either a member or student. We needed 3 votes out of 4. I got 3, and Lloyd was the one who downvoted me.
Okay.
So
getting a text from him
exactly after seeing my growth from the time that I joined to that point,
but yes,
it was on a different level for me. I had to stop everything I was doing. I saw the text. I just stopped. We were even in class. I just got out of class and then I just went to meet him, and then we just did that.
Okay, so being part of DWP, I'm sure you worked on some projects, right?
Yes,
you got some gigs as at that time. Can you tell me your best or your favorite gig? You get me? Okay. Can you tell me your favorite gig, and which particular gig which particular gig is like downplayed you or made you embarrassed? Because sometimes you see things can happen on set. So which particular gig did you find yourself embarrassed, and which particular gig can you say looking back was your favorite gig, like you did well at all points?
Honestly,
because I know you guys did stage performances.
If you are in DWP, I don't know for now, but those times, I actually used to forget some of the artists that we've worked with, because it was a lot. Almost every week, week in, out, week in, week out, we were getting gigs from a lot of artists. But this particular gig, and it was, I would say it was one of my favorites. Patu Rankin and Fowles, they had a song. I've forgotten the title of the song, but then it was DWP that we were doing their music video for them. I even went with Yvette. You remember Yvette?
Yeah, Yvette.
And I think the days before, we had gone for another music video shoot, and my boots were dirty. I think at the time I had just one boot.
Oh, okay.
At the time, my boots in Kenya, no, I say. So I need to buy a new one. I needed to buy a new one. But the one I wanted to wear was dirty. I did, a friend is saying, dry washing, but I didn't really dry well. So it got dirty when I got to set. And Dance God used to do this thing. He would line all of us up and then check our outfits. And I had never fallen victim till that day. He took me out. He took Juanito. I'm sure you remember Juanito.
Yeah, I remember Juanito out.
Yeah. He took a few people out. He lined us up and he was like, why am I wearing this shoe? In front of a lot of people. And I was a bit embarrassed. I wouldn't say a bit is even an understatement. Because I was embarrassed. It was some way, because everyone will be addressed here and then you are dressed some type of way. Like they've singled you out that you are not really dressed well. Okay. Charlie. But then still that set was, I would say, was kind of my favorite set. Even though we worked with a lot of artists, you know, a star from UK, a lot of artists. Okay. Wale, a lot of Lucy Siwa from South Africa. A lot of artists.
So Micasa, you've done all this job, you have all this experience through DWP Academy.
Yeah.
At what point did things start to change for you, which caused your eventual fallout? At what point? What happened that made you fall out of the dance space?
Okay, so first thing is the blame I'll give all to myself first, and also partly to COVID, and also partly to the fact that we wanted to start our own academy to because I'm originally from Takwa, and at that side they were not really well versed in the Afro dance side. There were a lot of street dancers, but then other people too wanted to learn the Afro dance. What we were doing, what they were doing in Accra.
Yeah.
They used to call it Accra dance.
Oh, okay.
Back in Takwa, yes, in Takwa, they used to call it Accra dance. And the first time I heard Accra dance, it was weird because I had spent almost all my life in, like, after SHS, I was in Accra. Okay. And we all know it to be Afro dance. I went to Takwa and they were calling it Accra dance. So me with Charlie, help me with the names. Aegis, Freedom, Lincoln,
Showboy,
D Black, Showboy, forget them. We started our own academy, trying to impact what we were learning, what we were learning in Accra.
Yeah, to the dancers.
And it's kind of got us a bit veered off from our path. So if you've actually watched all of us, our career path really, all the attention went into Dance Like Us Academy. That's the name of our academy.
Yes.
We started Dance Like Us Academy, and then we were really doing well.
Yes.
We taught a lot of people. I can say we have actually impacted over 60 to 100 people.
Okay.
60 to 100 young people.
Micasa, so I want to ask, so are you going to categorize the cause of your fallout to stress, or money, or environment, or teaching other dancers in Takwa? With these 4 options, which of them are you going to, I would say, pinpoint as the cause of your fallout out of the dance entertainment space? Stress, money, environment, or trying to impact the other kids in Takwa?
You've named 4, and all 4 have an attribute. Like, they are the 4 main attributes. It's like you are reading my mind right now. They're teaching the kids took a lot of energy.
Time, yeah.
Initially, I wasn't for the idea of starting an academy to teach people because I knew it would mean taking a lot of my energy out.
Yes.
To give to other people.
Yes.
But then we did it anyway. And then right now they are doing way better than us.
Yes.
Which is very positive.
It's fair, yes.
That's one. And the money aspect, me and you.
Because I know DWP, back then you get paid for any gig or any set you are on.
Yes, we used to get paid.
What happened?
At the time, it wasn't like that. The money was okay. The money was okay.
Okay.
Then it was really helping us to build our dance
career. Why the fallout?
But you will go for dance class every Saturday.
I have to reinvest the money.
You see,
the money
at the time, the 50 cedis was a lot.
Yes,
honestly.
Yes.
But I could afford it to some extent because being a member, and then I was kind of rising a bit through the ranks, small. Like, I was kind of getting known, Accra, by those who were good. Like, let's say those DWP started with the likes of Dempsey, Rolly, Kesh. They all could testify, say, Micasa is good, or something like that. So I knew, like, yes, I'm doing good. And I could see a lot of people also saying, say, Charlie, this guy, we go out to go and dance in the streets, and then people just come out. Like, it was something, you get. But then going for dance class every Saturday and paying 50 cedis. Imagine if you are not getting gigs, or you are not being selected for gigs and all that, to be paid as a student studying marine engineering. Charlie, it was a lot.
Yeah.
And there were a lot of dancers in Europe, very good dancers.
So a lot of options.
A lot of dancers in the aside the likes of those who are doing well right now.
Absence, you are almost erased.
Put aside the likes of Afronita, all those big names in DWP. Put them aside, Lisa Kwama, put them aside.
Okay.
We had dancers who were like top, I could say even better than the ones we are putting aside. And they know.
Yes.
There were dancers who were extremely good. Like, you take them, you go to the street, you see dancers who are extremely good, but then they are not really known out there. All because most of them used to complain about the fees, dance class fees. Because the shine used to come from being able to come to the dance class. When they are shooting a video or something, you come in front to come and shoot yours. And a lot of people couldn't afford. That is also one. The stress from school, to contributed a lot.
So it's like I've just
you've named everything.
Named
just
everything.
From school. Charlie, at the time too, I had to balance engineering and then dance, and it was some way. Even though I could have done it, but then you see all these 4 things, like
just
it was just a lot. Yeah, it was just a lot at the time.
Okay, so Micasa, now looking back, do you think Ghana, in terms of the Ghanaian populace, do you think dancers are valued enough? Looking back at your time and now, because I'm sure you still follow dance.
Yes.
Do you think dancers are valued enough?
Yes.
From the Ghanaian populace, especially in terms of the entertainment industry.
From now, it is for now it is better.
For now, it is better
than before. Way better than before. Because now I see dancers on TikTok getting gigs, ambassadorial deals, and all that, and it is what we all wanted the dance industry to get to. Because we were all seen as stubborn or kubolos.
Yeah, like some alternative
people who do not have any future. Like it's like something, if you dance, it means you are wasting your time. Yes. And that is what the likes of Quabos and then Afrobeast and then Dance God, that is what
have
most
been
of
able
these dancers
to champion and change the narrative.
Keep a bit. But we are still undervalued. It's like it's either you are at the top, that is when you get paid, or when you are at the down, you are still not seen. You are seen as you are wasting your time. So it is better than before, but there's still a lot of work to be done. Okay,
then what do you think are some of the things that are missing in Ghana's dance ecosystem, which needs to be worked on? Like, what do you think are those things that we don't have yet, that I think if we get, is going to make Ghana's dance entertainment space more fair? Because we just mentioned that if a dancer is not very popular, it is like he's not going to get a gig. Meanwhile, he's very good.
Yeah,
everything has become about popularity.
So and branding. Yes.
What do you think, from that point that you've made, what do you think are some of the things that, from your view, when we impose them or when we implement them, is going to help the dance entertainment scene?
Okay, so the most basic thing that I can say is mentality, the dance mentality.
Among dancers themselves?
Individual, yes, among the dancers themselves.
Or among the population?
The dancers themselves. Because in the Bible, what's in Yankupon Boa? Your them not. So if you yourself, you have the mentality that what you are doing in cry, say it's not something that you want to do for the long term, even though it's not a bad thing. But then it's like, Obiampo fraud, they go and do this thing now. You just rush to go and do it because you just want to do it.
Okay.
If you don't put much value on yourself, no one is going to value you.
So you think we have to tackle mentality first?
Yes.
Okay, then that being said, let me chip in this. Do you know that in the Ghanaian dance entertainment space, there is barely something like a seminar or a big workshop where we are not going to just dance and shoot content. We are going to learn, educate ourselves.
That was the point I was.
You are about to. Okay, let's go there. Let's go there. Because you are talking about mentality now, and I'm not. Mentality can only be taught very holistically. You have to sit the person down and
talk to.
But it doesn't happen. We don't see dance workshop. We see other professionals. They organize seminars, workshops. They link up, and they don't do that thing. They listen and like they teach themselves or they conscientize themselves. Education. But on our dancer side, we don't see that. Even the dance class, when dancers go, it's small. I see it's like they are going to look for content for their social media. I don't really see, because if you go watch a real dance class, you don't have to even shoot videos at the end of the day. You have to go and allow yourself to be taught.
Yes.
To learn about musicality, artistry, dance movements. So when you are talking about mentality, that's why I'm asking you that. Then I think,
the mentality is basic. One, before you take a step to go somewhere or before someone can help you, you have to first help yourself.
Okay.
So believe in yourself, pick a positive mindset, have a strong mentality, believe in what you are doing. And then the next step will be what the frontliners can impact on you. That is when DWP, DGL, Ziggy, all the main dancers who are doing it right now, that is when they also come in. And they are also not doing their part. Really? In as much as I respect their brand very, very well, they're actually not really helping the dance industry in general. It's like, and I understand them though, because they are helping those in the academy. Because you remember when we were in DWP, almost after every dance class, they used to sit us down. Talk to us.
Hey, of course, you don't see that.
They used to sit all of us down. That's what will tell his story. Camus will tell his story. Ziggy will tell. I said Ziggy. Showtime. Like they all tell their stories and tell us what to do.
Advice.
The first time I heard, who was it? Was it Dance God? One of them was saying, "Don't take less than." It was back in like 2018 or so. It was like, "Don't take less than 100 CDs for." I was like, "Hey, 100 CDs is a lot of money," but that was back in 2018. It was not too much, but then for me, I saw that because some people want 20 CDs and Chennai. Like
yeah.
But until I heard it from him, from that point onwards, like everything about my brand and everything changed, everything about my mentality. So you would, after that point, you would barely see me dancing just anywhere for something small. Nah.
It's made you stop.
And then, like what you said, it would be very good if the pioneers organized workshops and then like invited people to just come and talk to the dancers. Some of these dancers, they just need inspiration. They just, right now, their dancers, everyone dances.
Yes.
Everyone dances.
So it doesn't make us see. I think a cramo does something you cramo papa.
Exactly. You see, why the OBIB? So also, it's also going to be very difficult to even organize workshops. But then right now, with the help of social media, even if the workshops are organized,
some can join online.
They can join online, and then the snippets or the short videos are going to come from the online the workshop that they are going to organize. Maybe someone as big as maybe Party or someone talk about how dancers should do this and they shouldn't do that. Maybe it can even trend on TikTok. Someone will see it and be inspired, be like, oh, okay, then it means if I go here, I shouldn't do this. You get, it's going to help a lot. And also dance agencies too.
Yeah. I've been talking about this issue.
Yes, I've seen you talk about it on TikTok. And in as much as it's going to be very difficult to do, it's going to be extremely difficult to do because it's going to be like if anyone wants professional dancers, they would have to go through the agencies.
Yes.
And for Ghana, it's actually going to be very difficult.
But
we can talk about that
later. Okay.
The dance agencies.
Because see, I had the opportunity to go to USA, and that was what I saw. There were dance agencies, and anybody who needs a dancer for their show, for their competition, like whatever it may be, it's like you order. You just show what you want them to come and do, the kind of dances you're expecting, and the dance agency will organize a mass audition, select the ones that qualify, and that is it. It doesn't really matter about social media following.
What you're saying is very true.
Like at this part of the world.
Also, we are in Ghana. In everything, you have to weigh the pros and the cons. You see, the maritime industry like this, getting recruitment to even go and maybe a contract like this. It's like every agency has a list of people that want a particular. Imagine I'm an agency, a dance agency, right? I have 200 dancers on my list, and then 5 big deals come from big artists. They need maybe 10 dancers, but I have 200 people.
You will not make an open audition. You will go right away.
Who is this? The person who can actually
really
give me more money. If I know you, minimum, and I know, say, Charlie, these people are offering $100,000. They want to pay the dancers maybe $100,000, and then I have the WP, I have other people. Everyone will be battling for that gig. So the person who can socket me, so it's going to depend on also the mentality of the people who are actually going to do the dance industry. The bias is going to be a lot. So if we are going to do the dance agency, it has to be a lot of agencies, not just one. The US dance industry, it's even that is not stabilized, but it is stable enough. As at the time 2014, they were organizing workshops. I used to watch videos on YouTube. This guy, Mark Stefanina, I don't know if you know him, used to organize workshops, the likes of Fiction and Dito, all the likes. What's this? Charlie, a lot of dance groups that, like, they were already there. Like, they were already linking up with people. They had agencies. Like, they had people. They were working with the connection. Structures were in place. In Ghana, it's not like that. Everything is haphazard. Like, it's basa basa. It's going to,
and it has to become a matter of social media followers and clout.
Exactly.
You understand? And you know, that is in turn affecting how dancers even should go about their artistry. They are doing everything just for the clout, not to find their real self in terms of the dance talent.
The dance itself, even though it's going this way, but it's why do I bend kakra because of the style of dance that is going on of late. Hey,
people will come at you, I think. So Micasa, if you had the opportunity to talk to your younger self back in DWP, what advice would you have given to that younger Micasa?
Don't stop. Don't even pause.
Just 2 words. Don't stop.
Don't stop. Don't pause. Like, don't even take a break.
Why?
Because you never know what you could have become. I am naturally someone who does not rate myself too much. I believe in myself personally, like mentality. I have a strong mentality when it comes to the things that I can do. But when it comes to someone's opinion of me, I do not expect the person to automatically rate me highly. So if someone rates me highly, I know that, yeah, my baby. You get?
Okay.
But I wasn't really pushing myself too much. This guy, my manager, my brother, Nab, every time, because in video, I was just some way, like, I could shoot videos and even not post. I had a lot of videos in my archives that I wasn't even posting.
Oh.
So right now, to the dancers out there, if you don't want to be like me, post that video. Post that video. Then video no post no. Post it. Video no. Post it. Get out of the bed. Go outside. Shoot the video and post it. Call whoever you need to call. Collab with them. There's nothing like being shameless in the dance industry. Hit people up. Call people. Text people. Talk to people. Step out and shoot your video. Post it.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, but Micasa, do you have plans of coming back to the dance entertainment scene? And if so, how do you intend to do it differently? Because you've been out for quite a while now.
Yeah. So let's say my personal dance, typical dance, professional dance journey, I could say ended in 2021.
Okay.
But from then, I had been also coaching, like with our academy like this.
Okay.
I was teaching. And it was okay. Like, we even won a dance competition in 2022. Boogie King, yes. It was a gospel dance competition and my team won back in 2022. So, yes, Kakao, all right. I can't enter the industry head on, but I have plans on starting. You know, work and all that. You know how my work is. Yeah. It's going to be some way. But I intend on blending my work with the dance and entering with these soft dances. So I'm trying to make a hip. Right now I'm trying to so I'm going to blend right now. Like, you see what you do. You vlog about your industry, our industry like this. You talk about dance too. You mix it. You blend it and then you shoot dance videos too. Yes. So that's what I also intend to do. It was something that we all were talking about doing back then. But because of one or two things, we started. So
Micasa, let me ask you just this straightforward question. What do you think the dancer should do before chasing fame? Or do you think the dancer should look for fame first? Let me put it that way. Do you think there is something that a dancer should do first? Or, should do first before chasing fame? Or do you think the dancer should look for fame first, then afterwards he can use the fame to do any other thing?
In everything that you're doing, it's not even limited to just dance. Fame should be secondary.
Really? Because now too, it's like,
yes, I'll give you a typical example.
Okay, let's go.
Let's take this guy. No shade and no disrespect, but let's take Agado, the guy who he came to trend sometime. But I don't know if he's still trending because I'm not really that active on TikTok. I intend to be though. But like, let's take Agado like this. It's not like it was per se. He just wanted to get the fame and then do nothing else though. But he got the fame. But we all know that he lacks the dance talent. Like,
He's not
that good of a dancer.
Yeah, not to offend him.
But but like, he knows. I'm sure that he's not that good.
But you see, the fame has made Agado come out.
Exactly.
But there's another dancer somewhere who is also good than him, but he's not.
It's something that made Agado famous. That dance that he was doing, you Agado and all those things.
Okay.
And when it comes to hype and then fame, it slowly dies down. Right now, even though, yes, when you say Agado, everyone knows what you're talking about.
But we can't talk about the relevance.
But if we take that thing out, you, Aga, go to his page. As a dancer, you see him dancing and you're like, what is? No shit. But you see him dancing and then it's like entertainment, all right, but you wouldn't book Agado to come and perform on a dance stage, because I can pick like 500 dancers on TikTok and Agado will not be one of them, even though he has the fame.
And you recognize him as a dancer.
I don't recognize, I see him as an entertainer, all right, but you can pick any random dancer and then he's better than he or she is, because right now the females are killing it. He or she will be better than Agado, but Agado has the fame. So the point is, fame should be secondary. Like, you should aim at getting it, but it shouldn't be your sole purpose. Say, like, you are a dancer, you want to brand yourself as a dancer, but you want to be famous first. You're not really working on yourself, like trying to be better at taking dance classes.
Just hopping on challenges everything just to be famous.
Just like hopping on something that will make you just trend.
Just trend, yeah.
If that thing trends you, like maybe Agadoni Jimino and all that, like Obuan, because we were entertained, like it was nice.
Yes,
at the time, he was the top of the town, like he was there. But right now, that thing is not there again. He went with the Dope Nation and all that. Right now, he's not even working with them again. If you go, I've not really gone to his page, but I'm not sure. You are falling off. Like, the dance is not there. If you get the hype and then you still know how to dance, like in himself, and then people go to your page and they see, Charlie, this guy, they dance.
Okay. So you think the dancers should focus on themselves
focus on yourself, yes. Focus on dancing, like dance better, dance.
Okay, improve your craft first before you look for the fame. Okay, Micasa, let's get a little personal here. Did falling out of dance affect your identity or sense of purpose? I just wanted to be a little personal.
Okay, so
do you think
the name Micasa, the name Micasa was just solely limited to the dance. So anyone who actually knows my name Micasa automatically knows that I'm a dancer. That's how it became, because I took upon the name Micasa in 2018.
Okay.
That is when I would say I started dancing professionally, like dancing for money, professionally. And that was when I took on the name Micasa. So anyone who asks of my name or who gets to know my name knows the name Micasa, because Micasa is a dancer. Like people, they say Micasa is a dancer. Like Micasa is a dancer because Micasa is a dancer. And now, I can't even tell, if I tell someone that, Charlie, I know they dance again, be like, Charlie, yo, what's up? Like, what changed? Like, you get? Yeah.
So the name Micasa kind of lost the sense of purpose, in the sense that I wasn't dancing anymore. Yeah. But I also got a lot of some sort of shade, because Dance Like Us was also going. So if I say, I'm not dancing anymore, but I coach these people who are also doing well, and I show them our TikTok page, and then how my boys are doing and all that, you'll be like, okay, then you are still in the industry. Okay. You get? So it's like a 50-50 thing. Okay. Personally, I kind of lost. But also on the other side, people I won because other people were looking at you, coming up, and then we got to do things. And I wouldn't give me alone, the credit. Myself, Aegis, Freedom, Lincoln, Brad Prince, Kenoli, yourself. Like, we actually did, we've done a lot. Okay. Honestly, we've done a lot. Then, so, did you also learn anything new about your personal self after leaving the dance lifestyle behind? Was there something new that you discovered about your own self? I mean, your self. Something that I could do? No, you discovered. Maybe let's say, you never knew you could be a good weightlifter until you stopped dancing. Absolutely. No, I know, and I'm just giving an example. Was there something new you discovered about yourself after leaving the dance lifestyle behind? I wouldn't say new though, because I know you did music. You have a song with, is it Jenna? Sefazi Jenna or something? Jenna, yeah. For me, I don't know you on that personal level, but I can stand somewhere and assume that maybe after you left dance, you were able to discover your music, that you can also write songs. And so that's why I would say for the music part, in my house and my siblings know that I've always liked writing music. Rap. It's like everything. Everything Micasa wants to do some. So even as kids, I wrote a song with Aegis when we were young. And stronger they rhyme with. You took the rhythm to write. Yes, and we did refix, and it was really nice. Oh, okay. Aegis and I, even though I don't remember the lyrics right now. Yeah. And I wrote something. When Tutu Lapato 2 came out, I used his tune to write something. And then, like as he said, from 2022 thereabouts, nothing new, doing nothing.
not wanting to enter the dance again because dance actually is expensive. Like if you want to dance, you have to clothes. If you're especially if you're not working or if no one is taking care of you, you can't depend solely on dance if you are now starting. Like if you want to enter again. So I just relaxed on the dance, and then I used the music to kind of like console myself or like keep. And I know how to draw. The drawing there was something that has been there from primary.
So your falling out made you discover a little bit music like, and a little bit.
Yes, I have a lot of sketches that maybe but I still draw and I write music when I'm bored or when I'm just there. I get a rhythm, I just write. It's not like I actually go to compose. But this guy, check out JNR. JNR is the next big thing. He's coming up.
Wow.
He actually moves because I think I wrote something and I wanted to record it and see how it's going to sound. It's not like I wanted to be. I've never aspired to be a musician. Just a songwriter.
You just wrote this.
I wrote something and I wanted to go somewhere and go and record with a mutual friend, and he was there recording music. He heard my verse and he was like, "Hey, Charlie, I want to do something with you." And every time I'll be there, he will send me beats that Charlie do this thing. I do this verse, do this thing, put this thing for top. And it always inspires me to like do more because I know there's someone out there who also sees that, who recognizes this particular thing about me. So yeah, I would say the art and the music, it just keeps me going in balance.
So to my last question about getting personal, I want to ask this personal question too. So if dance was a person, was a physical person, what would you say to it? Let's say you've met dance is a physical person. What would you say to it? Or what would you ask?
Rape me. In as much as right now,
what would you say I don't want to my last person?
It got to a time my excuse was many, like I'm growing. But then I see Ziggy still doing it.
Lloyd
Beast still doing it. Guy still doing it. Juvenile still doing it. Sub-Zero them still doing it. Like at the top level. And I'm like, it's just an excuse I'm giving myself. I'm just lying to myself that I can't do it again. And even though, yes, I know you will get people who will tell you, right now, they ain't people in Saudi. But there are also times where if I go somewhere where no one knows that I can dance, the moment I start dancing, it's like everyone starts watching. So I get to know that, vibe, them flair now, still, all it needs now is hard work, consistency. So, Nankameka dance there, you should rate me. Because
so that you'll be all over you.
You see that period where we were all about dance. Everything, that mentality was about Ebasora is dance. When you are going to shoot your next video, that is all you think about. That is what I want again. I'll just tell dance. Shemdata, yes, rape me, just enter me again. Yeah, that's what I'll tell you.
Alright. So guys, that was Micasa. He has said it all, and I'm sure you learned some one or two things from him. He's my very good friend back in university. You know, he was my course mate, and we used to do a lot of things together. I'm sure you enjoyed this episode, and you learned some one or two things from this episode. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I'm going to see you again on the next episode of Dance Talks. Thank you very much for watching once again.
Shout out to everyone whose name was mentioned. Ages, Freedom, Lincoln, Brad Prince, Kennedy, Sharp, everybody, my mom, my dad.
And shout out to you yourself watching. Please subscribe and like the video. Leave a comment, and I'll catch you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.